everyone, thanks for joining me tonight. We are here to announce the winners for the September PleinAir Salon Art Competition that was judged by William A. Suys Jr. and give away over $2,000 in cash prizes. Stick around to make sure you can see who those winners are. It might be you. Before we get started, I want to talk a little bit about who we are. I'm Carrie Stober, the manager of the PleinAir Salon Competition, and we are celebrating our 13th year. For those of you that don't know what the PleinAir Salon is, it is a monthly and annual online art competition that was created by Eric Rhodes, the publisher of PleinAir magazine. We do get a lot of comments about some of the winners not being PleinAir paintings, as you can see on that cover there. Since this competition was created by PleinAir magazine, we do have PleinAir in our name. However, we are not strictly a PleinAir painting competition. If you flip through the pages of PleinAir magazine, you'll see that we feature artists who oftentimes paint in different styles, mediums, and subjects. So our competition is also open to a variety of styles and subjects. In saying that, we are a traditional painting competition, so there are no categories for digital art, sculpture, or things like that. The salon has 12 monthly cycles with different judges and 23 winners. We award over $2,000 in all cash prizes each month. The first place winner receives a cash prize for $600 and a feature on the Fine Art Connoisseur website. Fine Art Connoisseur is our magazine for art collectors, so winning gets your painting in front of thousands of art collectors. We also have cash prizes for our second and third place winners, and all three of these winners will be included in a showcase on outdoorpainter.com and in our e-newsletters PleinAir Today and Fine Art Today, which is our newsletter for collectors. We also have a cash prize for our People's Choice Award and each of our 19 category award winners. All of our monthly winners will be featured in a showcase in PleinAir magazine and receive recognition and promotion through our various websites, newsletters, and social platforms. In total, we are awarding $50,000 this year between our monthly and annual competitions. The 23 winners from each monthly competition are automatically included into the annual competition, where we award over $24,000. We announce the awards live on stage at the PleinAir Convention, and the annual grand prize winner receives a check for $15,000 and their winning painting featured on the cover of PleinAir magazine. This is our most recent winner, Kimball Geisler. He won the 12th annual competition just this last May. His painting is on the cover of the recent August-September issue of PleinAir magazine. I recently asked Kimball if there was anything that had changed after he won in May, and he said there was a general feeling of recognition, notoriety, and legitimacy amongst collectors and artists and people in the art world. He was surprised by how many people had noticed the award, especially since the magazine came out, and he said, "I feel like more people take me seriously as a painter." He also said there's been a dramatic increase in demand for his for new workshops, and there's been attention from prominent galleries. He has some appointments set up to talk with some galleries that he's always dreamed of working with, and those are a direct result of his win for the annual competition. And in addition, the fun part is he gets to plan a family vacation to Portugal next year with those winnings. So congratulations, Kimball. One thing that our grand prize winners have in common is that they never expected to win the whole thing. A lot of them have all said that they were so surprised, including our, I think she was our 11th annual winner, Lori Putnam. 10th annual. She had actually picked who was going to win, and it wasn't herself. And she didn't even dress up for the event because she didn't think she was going to win. So it was quite a surprise when she did win. I want to talk a little bit about how we judge the PleinAir Salon, since there are a variety of ways that you can judge an art competition. We use a blind judging system, which means we don't show the judge any information about the artist. The only thing they see are the painting and then details like the title, the dimensions, and the medium, things like that. We also don't offer feedback on every painting that gets entered, simply because the judges just don't have time. They look at each and every single painting that gets entered, and for September, that was over 800 paintings. So there's just not enough time for them to give individual feedback and a critique on every single painting. So I do apologize for that, but take a look each month at the top 100 paintings that we announce. We usually announce those a week before the awards. Those are the highest scored paintings for that month. The judges have gone through everything, looked at every single painting, and the highest scores get pulled. The top 100 paintings get announced and shown on our website. And from those top 100 paintings, we select our awards for that month. So take a look at those paintings and see kind of what stands out to you. We've had several of our grand prize winners, including Jim Wodark, who said that they use the competition as a way to kind of gauge how they're doing, to see how they compare to other artists. if they enter and they don't win, they look at what did win and see, okay, what can I do differently? What can I do better? How can I improve to get to that level? And, he did that multiple times and eventually went on to win the grand prize. So don't give up. Don't get discouraged. Just keep entering and compare and see how you can improve. Okay, now that we have all of that out of the way, why don't we get to our awards? So before we get to category awards, we have honorable mentions. We select 19 of these, one from each category, and they each receive a $100 gift card to PaintTube TV for an instructional video. And they are included in a showcase in the digital edition of PleinAir Magazine and will be promoted throughout our various websites, newsletters, and social platforms. Our first honorable mention award is for animals and birds. This goes to Carmen Drake for Mr. Shenanigans and last year's Dandelions. Artist over 65 honorable mention goes to Abraham Rucker for Ribbons. Beginner honorable mention goes to Douglas Greenman for Abandoned but Not Alone. Building honorable mention goes to Bernard Delario for Piazza Navona. Clouds and Sky honorable mention goes to Paula Holtzclaw for Firelight. Drawing honorable mention goes to Milno Atelier for Lost in Time's Embrace. Figure and Portrait honorable mention goes to Daniela Wernick for In Full Bloom. Our floral honorable mention goes to Catherine Treychok for They Shall Inherit the Earth. Our landscape honorable mention goes to Mary Garish for Moon Over the Marsh. Our nocturne honorable mention goes to Orville Guiguiento for Night Market. PleinAir acrylic honorable mention goes to Bernard Delario for Walk in Gubbio. PleinAir landscape honorable mention goes to Camille Priswatic for White Roses. PleinAir oil honorable mention goes to Leonard Mizarek for Cafe Noir. PleinAir pastel honorable mention goes to Jane Wright Wolf for Golden Pond. PleinAir watercolor and gouache honorable mention goes to William Rogers for Early Morning Shinbone Alley. Still life honorable mention goes to Paula Holtzclaw for Orchids and Pears. Our vehicle honorable mention goes to William Rogers for 26 Bentley at Parsboro. Our water honorable mention goes to John Buxton for A Rhythm of Water. And finally, our Western honorable mention goes to Elizabeth Lewis Scott for Ready When You Are. Congratulations to all of our honorable mention recipients. You'll be able to see their artwork on the PleinAir Salon website in the September Winners Gallery, as well as in the December-January issue of PleinAir Magazine, the digital edition of the December-January issue of PleinAir Magazine. And now for our category awards. As I mentioned before, these artists each receive a $50 cash prize, a showcase in PleinAir Magazine, and are promoted through our various websites, newsletters, and social platforms. Our first award is the Best Animals and Birds Award. And this goes to Elizabeth Lewis Scott for Porky, a Dude's Best Friend. Best Artist over 65 goes to James Rosanio for September Tree. Best Beginner goes to Sammy Ali for Squirrel's Playground. Best Building goes to Bob Upton for Wilson's. Best Clouds and Sky goes to Paula Holtzclaw for Miles and Miles. Best Drawing goes to Shusong Xiao for Twilight Snow. Best Figure and Portrait goes to Lana Privitera for Individuality. Best Floral goes to Catherine Treychok for Sam's Sunflowers. Best Landscape goes to Jessica Bryant for St. Joe River near Tumbledown Creek. Best Nocturne goes to Leonard Mizarek for Before Nightfall. Best PleinAir Acrylic goes to Rick J. Delante for Sycamore's Caspers. Best PleinAir Landscape goes to Camille Priswatic for Fifth and E. Best PleinAir Oil goes to Haiti Jo Summers for Way Back Home. Best PleinAir Pastel goes to Jill Stephanie Wagner for Summer Sizzle. Best PleinAir Watercolor and Gouache goes to Bob Upton for Ready to Board. Best Still Life goes to Tai Meng Lim for Duo Duo. Best Vehicle goes to Kirk Larson for Restless and Ready. Best Water goes to Rukiye Garip for Ripples of Raindrops. And finally, Best Western goes to John Buxton of A Strong Fiber. Congratulations to all of our category winners. You'll be able to see their artwork on the PleinAir Salon website in the September Winners Gallery, as well as in the December-January issue of PleinAir Magazine. And as winners, these paintings are all now entered into our annual competition that we will be awarding at May at the PleinAir Convention. Up next is our People's Choice Award. Each month, after each month closes, we open up voting for 10 days. Each artist can share their entries on social media, and the painting that receives the most votes receives the People's Choice Award. This artist receives a $100 cash prize today, and the People's Choice Award for September goes to Paco Savino of Italy. Congratulations, Paco. Okay, so I'm going to pause here for a minute. I know you guys are itching to get to the top awards, but before we do that, I want to remind everyone that tonight is actually the last night to enter the October PleinAir Salon that is going to be judged by John Manzari. He is the owner and director of the Meyer Gallery in Santa Fe, New Mexico. Be sure to head over to PleinAirSalon.com after the awards to get your paintings entered before midnight. Okay, let's get back to it. Our judge for this month was William A. Suys Jr. He is out painting somewhere in Washington with no service, so he's not able to join us today. I did ask him for some advice that he could give to an artist who was thinking about entering a competition. And he said to enter those paintings that really speak to you. For a piece to really speak to a viewer or a judge, outstanding execution of the technical elements should be given, and they are really a good starting point for an award-winning painting. That is great advice from Bill, not Jill. And I want to add to that, make sure you cross your T's and dot your I's. I can't tell you how many people misspell names of paintings, which the judges do see, or their own names, or even email addresses, so I can't email them and tell them that they've won. So make sure you slow down and pay attention to those details before you hit that button. Okay, so let's get to our final awards for this evening. First up is our third place award. This artist receives a $200 cash prize, and our third place award goes to Rukiye Garip of Turkey. Congratulations, Rukiye. She is one of our many frequent salon winners, and she actually won the best watercolor in the 12th annual PleinAir competition last May. Bill said this about your painting, Rukiye. This landscape presents a trip through light, color, and texture. Even with the myriad of bits and pieces rendered along the way, this does not feel like a busy painting. It's more like a dance along a creek. Congratulations, Rukiye. And now for the second place award. Our second place winner will receive a cash prize of $300. And the second place award goes to Carmen Drake for Rusty Enamel and Violets. Bill said, this still life is masterfully done. This is an organic, unified feel between the disparate materials and the materials presented and the space they occupy. As I explore this space, I feel a sense of quiet, and I can almost hear the sound of the enameled pan if I were to slide and pick it up. Well worth spending time in front of this painting. Congratulations, Carmen. She is also one of our frequent winners in the PleinAir Salon. And our final award this evening is first place. This artist receives a $600 cash prize and a feature on fineartconnoisseur.com, outdoorpainter.com, and in Fine Art Today and PleinAir Today. And the winner is John Buxton for How Many Beaver. Congratulations, John. This is what William had to say about your painting. This painting has a visceral presence and power. Even though it is presented on a simple background, I sense a real engagement and atmosphere with the subject and all of the elements the artist so beautifully selected and rendered. Clearly a piece that comes to life. Congratulations, John. What a great painting. A special thank you to Bill Suys for taking the time to judge the September competition. Thank you all who watched tonight and for joining us. And congratulations again to all of our winners and our honorable mentions for the September competition. Again, you'll be able to see all of their artwork on the PleinAir Salon website in the September Winners Gallery. Be sure to enter your paintings tonight by midnight to get entered in the October PleinAir Salon that's going to be judged by John Manzari, the owner and director of Meyer Gallery in Santa Fe, New Mexico. You don't want to miss out on an opportunity to win some cash prizes and get your work noticed. Thank you so much for watching tonight, guys. Good night, and head over to PleinAirSalon.com to learn more. Thank you.